Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 221 of the SplashCast, the mic check. Y'all know who it is. I ain't got to introduce myself. My name's right there on the screen. Y'all should know. Bow.
As is hit it with the Vanna White. Yeah. Oh, what's good, man? I'm feeling good. It's a Monday. We doing it raw. No pause. How about that? We feeling good. We feeling blessed. Y'all see it on me.
That boy is ATL out over there.
We back. I'm feeling good. It's the mic check. Let's check the mic. I think I look good. I know I look good. I hope I sound as good as I look. How about that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ditto. Got the haircut. Not as grizzly out here I was before. I was out last week. I was like, man, I ain't put no reels out last week. I was like, no, I can't.
Hey,
I was looking rough.
I am back. I'll be getting a haircut this week because I'll be in the streets this weekend. Shout out to the rodeo.
Oh yeah, the rodeo's out there crazy.
Yeah. Streets. I will see the streets. The streets will see me. Speaking of streets,
well, let me tell you, living down there, I can remember, dog, going to Mardi Gras, New Orleans.
Oh, can we discuss the rodeo for a moment? Hold on. I gotta pause you here. 20 seconds for the home team. This Mardi Gras and whatever y'all algorithm bounced into my algorithm for Instagram
was Instagramming.
Hey, I don't typically like to be manipulated by algorithms. Manipulate me whenever you get ready. I can't be manipulated. And if that's what y'all gonna send into my life and into my feed, thank you. I appreciate it. Without you, none of this would be possible. As you were, my bad, but them little green, purple.
Yeah, just know. Yeah, I was down there, dog. Imagine going from Mardi Gras to the Houston rodeo. That's a hellish. Hellacious, not hellish, a hellacious.
And the outfits have gotten so good in 2026. I told you about them, the Mardi Gras. And I guess because I felt like Mardi Gras was always substantially colder. This year, it being warm allowed them to flourish. And then, the rodeo and everybody got a cowboy boot and some Daisy Dukes and some cowboy boots on. And that's a look I appreciate.
Cowboy boots for furry shoes. They had the furry shoes on in New Orleans.
Correct. You saw it. And that's two looks I really think are underappreciated.
I won't disagree. And of course,
very wise,
us being us always make everything look good. So,
oh no. I don't think that anybody does cowboy boots and shorts better than black women. I'll tell y'all that right now.
It ain't better.
It ain't even close. No. It's better. It is the best. The best.
No. But I'm saying
it's yet to come.
The Spanish community ain't far off.
No, you're right. They're in a. I'm gonna be honest, a far second. Because I'm gonna tell you, the gold medalists winning, they running that thing up. They run it up, and I mean, and a far second ain't always the worst place to be when they doing what they doing the way they doing it. I think that also is a perfect segue to us talking about Tyler Reddick and Michael Jordan winning again. If you listened to the podcast last week, we talked about them winning Tyler Reddick's first two races. Well, funny story, there's an update. Tyler Reddick has won again in the Circuit of the Americas. He won the third race in a row. He is the first person in NASCAR in the 77-year history of NASCAR to win his first three races in a row. We have told y'all how much big NASCAR or old NASCAR probably detests Michael Jordan. I'm sure they detest him even more now. And no ice in the kids' shorts this week, so we have nothing about that to talk about, and that's fantastic as well.
Bruh, I said it last week. I'm gonna say two things. Last week I said it. Hey, I know y'all sick of Mike. That boy sued y'all. Got more money, more revenue,
right?
And then beat y'all 3 times in a row and set records. I know y'all sick of him, and he big and black, 6'6",
right?
Dog.
Can't miss him, right?
be in the pit. Y'all even tried to shade his name, and they had to come out like, bro, come on, bro, y'all tripping.
There's nothing you can do with Michael Jordan. You can't leave him around your wife because he'll probably take your gal. You can't outdrink him, and you can't gamble with him because he
Can't gamble with him. Can't smoke no cigars. Can't play golf because he
everything that you got and you can afford, he too can afford 2 of them.
And then secondly, bruh, at this point, I told y'all all you got to do. We had a little bit of a debate last week when we said folks not going to be interested in NASCAR. It's not going to take off. And I was like, well, if you keep winning, eventually people will start paying attention. Setting records and winning 3 in a row will have people paying attention.
I agree ish. I still don't think that I'm still not trying to watch a race. I just want him to be done. And when he's done, I hope that they're first. I also find it very interesting that Michael Jordan in 23 Racing it seems to be a little bit more diverse. And after this whole court thing, it looks a little bit more equitable and inclusive, I would say at this point. So it's very interesting how NASCAR proceeds. I'm interested to see what exactly they do here. And let me add Reggie. I do really appreciate the nostalgic 3-peat pose here. This is, first of all, he had this thought up before. I'm going to impress my boss with this.
In the queue. It was in the queue.
It's a pretty good chance I win. And when I do win, this is going to be it. And, Mike probably wasn't thinking about this shit at all. And now it's like, oh, well, good job. Well done.
You think Mike competitive ass wasn't thinking about this?
No, I don't think he was thinking about a 3-peat pose. No, I don't think so at all. I think he was.
Oh, no. That's why he has assistants and creative directors and Team 23 Racing.
No. I think Tyler knew exactly what he was going to do. He's like, I'm going to kill him with this.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be the one that he thinks, you know what? Hey, he really paying attention around here. And shout out to you, Tyler. Yeah, great job. And continue to win. We don't really have anybody else but Bubba and Tyler and Jordan to support. So all the support goes to you guys. Yeah, there's no Jeff Gordon left, no Dale Earnhardt. Yeah.
I didn't really support those other two anyway. That was when I did not pay attention to NASCAR at all.
Yeah.
I knew of them because they were in commercials, Budweiser, and I think Gatorade. But after that,
no, man. Well, at least for me growing up,
nothing.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Senior, Jeff Gordon
Senior was a big deal,
and Richard Petty. If you grew up, you in the
I'll say that, but I didn't pay attention, and also I went to a PWI elementary school, so when Dale Senior died, it was like.
Now, see, I will give you this. My elementary school was a little bit more liberal. They weren't, but just living in Augusta. The other parts of the town were very much so into racing, but no, not my little neighborhood. They didn't care. Speaking of other people doing absolutely fantastic things, actually, no, let's not start with Flava Flav. Let's start with the whole Olympic situation. Of course, okay. Yes, we reported last week that the men's and women's team both won gold medal in the Winter Olympics. And it was a moment where everybody was happy and everybody was thrilled until the mess man shows up. Mess man gets on the phone. First of all, y'all need he's a person who y'all should tell he's on speakerphone and there are cameras. I don't know if that changes what he does.
So what does that matter?
You're right.
You heard what he says?
My apologies.
Social media app.
I'm trying to be a person who's reasonable and all of those things, and that's just not him. But anyway, he basically gets onto the speakerphone conversation with the men's national team after they just won. He invites him to the not to the Waffle House, which it basically is. The White House and the Waffle House are the same thing at this point, especially since they're gonna be sponsoring a fight later. But he invites the men's national hockey team, gold medal team, to the White House, where he subsequently fed them McDonald's. But in that, he took a chance to take a slight at the women's national hockey team, who are also gold medalists, and basically say, I guess I have to invite them as well. They were not very happy about this. Number one, it was just a shot that anybody with any level of class would not take. These are also gold medalists, hockey players. You should respect them the same way you respect the men. But that set everything on fire. Reggie's face has so much going.
Why?
I got it.
Okay, we can't be political, but I'm gonna try my best not to.
No, I said should. I said should. Not will. I want to clarify that. I'm not a fool.
In the climate that we are in right now, where voting rights are on the line. Why do you think that he would respect women? Right. It's not funny. Like, that's not funny, but just funny to think like, you should. No, ain't no should, child, nothing for all of those in corporate America. He has said, I won't. I won't.
He's actually said way worse than that. Also, I did see somewhere they said, I saw that part of Instagram, and they were like, yeah, just take away the voting rights. I was like, bro, from women? The majority of people here want to do that. Oh, y'all really ready to turn up. But after that, right on cue, the man, the myth, the legend, Flava Flav steps in, he starts out with just the women's hockey team, which then that invitation extends to all women Olympians and Paralympians, which then became the entire She Got Game weekend, which will be sponsored by MGM, and it will be July 16th through the 19th. This is actually a slam dunk. Flava Flav and MGM have knocked this out of the park. This is actually an opportunity to be a fantastic support advocate for women's sports in so many different ways. And as you can see here in the tweet that he put out, hey, he's impressed by all the people reaching out, but also more than just sending your merch, send your money. You know how what we say around here, money is the key here. Follow the money. And I appreciate him standing up and saying, hey, man, don't send us no merch. Don't send us no t-shirt. If you really care about improving and supporting these women, send some money. He also started a GoFundMe to actually put money in these women's pockets. And at first, I think it was at 10,000. I think he paid 10,000. I have not been able to look and see where it is now. But overall, this has been fantastic.
Flava Flav, the greatest cosplayer we've ever seen. Maybe this, I won't say our generations, maybe our generations, Generation X, Sammy Davis Jr. type, in that you think he's one way based on appearance and act the way he acts when he's in character, versus who he really
aware
is.
And uber talented. You're exactly right.
Musical savant, very, very abreast of all of the current issues, very articulate and well spoken. It started out as a shot more as a stand up for women, because he's always been a women's advocate, first off.
Yes.
But it started out as like as a way to uplift women when they're being slighted by literally the leader of the free world, the president who is supposed to be America first. And
sprinkles of allegedly on top of that.
Current events. And then,
hey, Chinese weather balloons, we don't want no smoke either, though.
We already. Hey, Chinese, we already here. Took 20 minutes to restart my computer. Like, what? But anyway, let me finish. So, and then for him to not only organize this, but call out the corporations that kind of throw something at you. And I'm not saying the corporations were throwing something at you like, she's probably trying to take advantage of the moment, but having the courage to say, let's do something better. Right. Why don't you sponsor the women and put money into their accounts? Why don't you get them better? With more sponsorship becomes better, better equipment, better training, more notoriety, more equality in terms of revenue. Yeah. So when you add that into it, it is one of the best and classiest moves I've ever seen. One. Two, I do have to highlight, and I know this is about Flava Flav, but I do have to highlight Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci, while he was in Italy, took the United States women's hockey team out on the same day that the men's hockey team went to the White House.
It ain't
most of the hockey team. took
And
them
ate
out to
McDonald's.
dinner in Italy, and they had a 5-course meal with a Michelin star chef. I don't know if it was 2 or 3
Instead of McDonald's.
instead of McDonald's. McDonald's,
And the only
where
the only yeah, go ahead first.
where the CEO didn't even want to eat his own food in the video. Y'all seen it?
And I will say this: the only demographic that would not be pleased about having Italian in Italy instead of McDonald's, 5-year-olds. That's it. And this story continues to yours is the queen. And this story continues to grow because afterwards, Donald Trump puts out a video where he has a deep fake of Brady to Chuck and another hockey player spewing what I would consider, I mean, it's definitely country hate speech as Americans speaking to Canadians. Now, this is ironic because, of course, he plays for the Ottawa Senators. So that's not going to work because your employer is in Canada. And he came out and said, that would never come out of my mouth.
Immediately. You saw my check.
Right. My check don't even come to this country. They don't pay me in dollars. So this is number one, embarrassing again by the Waffle House. I think that's what I'm going to start calling it, the Waffle House. And this is what happens when you align yourself with the Waffle House. Things get ghetto and put you in a situation where you go from being honored, allegedly being honored. If you feed me McDonald's, then I'm going to be offended.
I feel like you don't like me.
Right. And then on top of that, you're going to immediately use me as a prop to further your propaganda in a country where I work and for a group of people who support me. This is stupid. And this is childish. And this is embarrassing. And this is uniquely on brand.
Yeah, this is. I've never. It's very rare that I see so much losing when you win. Like,
oh no! I think that is a consistent theme when you are in or around the Waffle House. Is it ends up being really bad for all the other people, not him, not the leader of the Waffle House, not Big Chef, but everybody else ends up being a casualty, and you end up taking pictures in the Hillary Clinton deposition, and then she walks out.
There's no, I wouldn't go.
You shouldn't. And I don't understand why. As soon as you saw every time somebody get over there by him, it's not good. But y'all going over there every time. Well, congratulations. And I know that U.S. men's hockey, they're in a sure position. Now, I will say that they polled all the athletes. Y'all lean right. So I'm sure that everybody wasn't laughing out of uncomfort. But I'm sure that everybody also wasn't cool with this either. And fair enough. I'll find another name. And the cook. But with that being said, I know that everybody wasn't cool with that, but this is what happens when you are adjacent to this. There will be foolishness, and there was foolishness, and you always get embarrassed. Ask Rudy Giuliani. Moving on to good decisions by good organizations. The Atlanta Braves have signed an agreement with All-Star Chris Sale, $27 million extension and a club option for $30 million in 2028. Thank you, Lord. We really, truly appreciate you. I think a lot of this has to do with Max Fried and him not being in Atlanta anymore, and we not being able to do that type of thing again here. This is a fantastic signing. I'm glad he is here and pick up all the options.
Yeah, I'm happy for Chris Sale, especially with everything he went through. I think he had a bad back, and then he came back. They thought his career was over and all that stuff. He's come back, won a Cy Young, been one of the better pitchers that we've had. This is kind of par for the course for me. This is just a replacement for Charlie Morton, right? Charlie Morton had, he was the 38, 37-year-old pitcher who we kept signing the 1 year 1+1 deals. We just kept picking him up as long as he kept playing, and then finally, I think he broke his leg in the World Series. He had so many off injuries, and I think the injuries finally caught up to him with us. And plus, he pitched so well when he was in that somebody just offered him more money. I can't remember who it was, if it was like the Giants or something. But this is basically it. So he is our new Charlie Morton, and as long as he keeps pitching well, he'll continue to get paid on 1 year basis, which is kind of the.
I don't hate that.
I was about to say it's kind of the. I don't want to bring LeBron in this, but LeBron is that's how he's kind of started that of just doing 1+1 deals for max amount of money every year, and I'm just going to keep playing. So I like
for the player. They, they get compensated very well. $27 million, a lot of money to pitch every fourth day. And for us, we don't put ourselves into a long-term bad contract, specifically as some of our bigger guys are coming up to sign contracts. So this is what I would consider a big win-win for everybody. In this case, the Ansi Saleh optionality works here for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, and real quick before we wrap up the mic check, the Braves quietly, I ain't gonna bring too much, quietly are having a phenomenal spring at the plate. Phenomenal. Acuña has changed his batting stance. I can't wait for y'all baseball aficionados and nerds. I'm not gonna act like we're the biggest baseball nerds ever.
I do know that it's been opened up 13 degrees and he's batting leadoff. Y'all can tell I've been watching.
He has opened it up from 13 to 23 degrees, and he is
on fire,
on a roll. Profar, hey man, please stay clean, bro, because he is batting out of this world. And Austin Riley, and of course our guy at first base, he just escaped my brain that fast, but first baseman from Oakland that came over is Matt Olson. Matt Olson is playing well as well, and it looks like we have our catcher situated. He's playing well, and we got another rookie quietly. We got another rookie, 19, out there playing well, and of course,
we got 19-year-old. Oh my god! Nope, I'm gonna get on out of there. But yes, it is. Well,
I was about to say pitching is always our concern. So this is one of the better signings. I don't know the rest of our. I know we got Strider, and I know we got Sale. Who else do we have? That's what I'm looking for.
We're gonna see, man. We gonna do what we always do. But hey, man, best way to do that is to hit a lot of home runs. Also, funny story because of the new umpires, the electronic batting, all of that. They've actually had to measure all the baseball players. Funny story. There are a lot of baseball players who are no longer 6 feet. Jurickson Profar being one of them. He is now 5'10". Funny how that happens.
Braves 4-0 in challenge.
Hey, don't judge me. I'm in the same boat. My driver's I say 6 feet, and that's what I'm going with. Measure me in shoes. But yeah, that I think is it for the mic check. The mic sound all right, and Flava Flav is doing right. The president is doing wrong, and that's about life right now, boy. What simulation are we in?
I don't know. Hell, I don't know. World War III, whatever.
Don't play. We got nothing else. Shout out to Kev in the back. We shall come back here momentarily and start this show. We are going to get right into HBCU, and we are swimming. How about that? Well, with that being said, we'll be right back.
With it.